What is up guys, Big Games here. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the achievement / trophy Flotsam and Jetsam. It's worth 50G and it's basically the Easter egg in a carrier for COD Advanced Warfare. Now this Easter egg does take a while, and when you finish the Easter egg it will actually end the game. So if you're thinking of doing other achievements like round 30, maybe you might want to go to round 30 and then end the game by doing the last step. Now uh, like I said, it's gonna take a while, and I suggest you to do the step 1 through 3 right away in the beginning. Okay, so let's get into this. So there are 5 main steps, and the first step is pretty simple. So what you want to do is get the teleport grenades off the wall, and you can buy them in the armory. It costs, I believe, 750. So after that, you want to go to the cargo area and activate Shumpy. It costs 500 points. And you want to teleport inside of the secret room where he actually gets out in the beginning. So once you teleport inside of there, you want to activate your generator on the left of the room, and you have completed now the first step. Okay, now step 2, and probably one of the hardest to explain, but I'm going to try my best. And once you understand, it's not that hard to actually do the step. Now, you're going to go back to the army area, and you're going to look to the grenade disposal, and you will see that there are 3 red lights, and those 3 red lights were not there before. So once you finish that step, the first step, you'll see those 3 red lights. Your objective is to turn them green lights. Now, before I explain you exactly how to do it, I'm going to show you 4 different type of equipments / grenades, and I'm going to tell you their names. So later on, you will understand how to actually do each row, each light. So this image right here is a distraction drone, which is an orange X with a red light. This one is a frag grenade, which is a ball covered in orange lights. This one here is the explosive drone, which is a gray sticky with a blue light, as you can see, and the nano swarm, which is a ball covered with a glowing blue aura. Now that you know which grenade represents their name, I'm gonna try to explain how it works. So what you want to do is, now you want to launch one teleport grenade into the hole, and the grenade dropper will move to the left, and the display cycling through different type of explosive equipments will appear on it. Now, if you actually try to throw a standard grenade or a contact grenade into the hole, you will see that now a piece will drop, and that piece is actually the equipment that you saw in the display. So what you're trying to do now is to turn the first light into green, is to try to throw the frag grenade when you see in the display a distraction drone. Once you have done that, you want to throw another frag grenade or a contact grenade when in the display it shows a frag grenade. If you do that correctly, what you're going to see is that light is going to switch to green. Now that you start to understand how it most likely will work, I'm going to try to explain it a little bit faster. So in the second row, in the second light, once you finish the first one, you want to once again to use a teleport grenade. So the grenade dropper will move to the left once again. You want to match the grenade into an explosive drone. So when you see the display of an explosive drone, throw the grenade into the hole. The next one is the distraction drone. So once again, when it's in the display, just throw the grenade. The next one is explosive drone. So once again, throw the contact grenade when you see in the display the explosive drone. The last one is a frag grenade. Now, what's going to happen when you hit the hole and when it's displaying the frag grenade? That light is going to switch again into green. So the second light should be now green. The next one is the third row, which is the last one, the last light. And once again, you have to use a teleport grenade. That should move the grenade dropper to the left. And now you want to match in the display an explosive drone. So once you see an explosive drone in the display, throw a frag grenade. The next one is a nano swarm. The next one is an explosive drone. The next one is a distraction drone. The next one is an explosive drone. And the last one is a frag grenade. So once you see in the display the frag grenade, throw your grenade into the hole. So in the last step, you have to hit the grenade into the hole when it shows 6 different equipments. So once you have done the last equipment, which is the frag grenade, it should show it green light. So once you have that green light, you will notice that now in the bottom next to the grenade disposal, you'll have a key card, a key code, I guess you could say. So you want to pick that code and you want to go to the gun deck.
Oh, that shit is messed up. Since you're hallucinating, allow the good Oz to narrate. Captain's Log, Day 10. This voyage of the damned has made everyone fucking crazy. I hear whispers of mutiny. I've taken precautions to lock the door to the engine room so that no one will have access. I then hid the codes where no one can find them. Really? No one? Captain's Log, Day 11. I was confronted today by some of my senior staff. They demanded the access codes. I reminded them who was in charge of this vessel, and they reminded me I was only one man aboard a ship of hundreds.
Okay, once you inserted the key code in the vault door by holding X into it, you should hear an audio log. So once you have finished that, you can go back to the armory room, which is now the step 3, and you're going to see that there is a machine weapon disposal in one of the walls. Now what you want to do is you want to give them 2 different weapons to the zombie arm, and what's going to happen is in the second time you will see that it will drop a bottle. Now once you have that bottle, what you want to do is you want to open the door to the biolab, to the cargo, lift, moon pool, and hangar. So open all these doors, and you should probably have all these doors open around 8 or 9. Now once you have all those doors open, wait until the end of a round and keep a few zombies, probably like 1 or 2, it depends if you're playing co-op or not. So once you have that all done, go back to the armory and hold X in the bottle as is in the ground, and next what you want to do is go back to the biolab, and now you should be drunk, and you want to tell your friend to stay in the biolab. That's very important. He has to stay in the biolab all the time while you're drunk and when you're doing the actual maze puzzle thing. So now when you are drunk and you are in the biolab, there is a button in the wall next to the cargo area, and I'm showing you the footage in a few seconds. So click there and you're gonna see that there is like kind of a maze, and you have to jump between the areas so you don't actually hit the kind of red lines, those strikes basically. And I'm gonna show you the footage, so it's much simple than actually try to explain how to do it. Okay, so once you have reached the hangar, you'll see that there is no other way to go. But if you look in the left, you'll see a teleporter. Now, what you want to do is you want to crouch and you want to not face the teleporter. So don't look at the teleporter. Actually look other way to other way. Do exactly as it shows in the video. For a few seconds, you want to hold X on the Xbox One, and you'll see that you will get a key code. So in your left, you will see next to your points that you will now have a key code, and you want once again to go back to gun deck area, and you want to insert the key code in the door.
Shit.
Right back at
It's okay. Captain's Log, Day 12. The crew tried a different tack today. Chief Officer Darla met me in my private quarters and... Oh my. I Wow. Is that legal? Darla, I salute. We all salute.
Just doubled my effectiveness. Still need 2 passcodes.
Okay, step 4 now. So this part of the step, you could actually already be doing this a little bit earlier on if you wish. So your objective is to actually build a fishing rod, and to build it you need 3 parts. In order to get these parts you have to go to the weapon disposal machine, just like step 2, and you want to give weapons to the zombie hands. Now what I recommend is to give a different type of weapon. So the items are the fishing reel, the spool of red fishing line, and the hook. Okay, so once you have added all the 3 pieces in the fishing rod in the gun deck area, you should be able to now fish, but don't just do it yet, as it is kind of a waste of points because you don't need that items yet. So now we should focus actually in the teleporting zombies or teleporting dogs, as they will always drop a teleport fragment. Now you will need this teleport fragment. Don't forget that you have to actually kill that zombie or that dog to actually so we can actually drop that item. Now don't forget that that item will appear in your inventory, basically on top of your points, but it will not be added automatically when you kill them. You actually have to pass by the body, basically through the body, I guess you could say, to actually collect that item. Now there are 20 of these, so there are 20 total teleport fragments, and it will take a few rounds. But the trick is, once you actually get one of these teleport fragments, just go back to the biolab and go to the teleport that does not actually work. So at that moment it will not work. You have to actually collect the 20 teleport fragments and hold X. So basically, get an item, hold X, kill another teleporting zombie, go back and place that item. Just keep doing that over and over again. This should take around 5 to 6 rounds to get all the 20 teleport fragments. But if I was you, I'll just start to count the items that I'll put. So I'll count all the teleport fragments that I'll place in the teleporter. Anyways, once you have all the 20 total teleport fragments, you shall see that you can now teleport. Now before you teleport, you want to get a shovel. In order to do that, now you have to go back to the fishing rod in the gun deck, and you have to start to fish. If you get lucky, you might get in the first try a shovel. But once you get a shovel, you want to go back to the biolab, and you want to use that teleporter that before was not working, before you actually added the last teleport fragment, and you want to teleport. Now once you are in that island, you have to start to shovel, and once you have found like a little box, you will actually interact with it, and it will give you another key code. Now this could take a few tries. It really is kind of random. Sometimes I'll get it in the second time that I'll do a hole in the grounds. Sometimes it will take me like 15 or 20. So it is kind of random, but you have a certain limit of time each time that you teleport. So you might have to waste a lot of money to actually accomplish this step.
Day 13. Darla turned on me as I knew she would. Despite the untold pleasure and pain she inflicted upon me, I would not give up the codes. I'm bleeding out from the stab wounds and blah, blah, blah. I think I should go back and reread day 12, no? Shit, I gotta read another one of these. Okay. Captain's log, day 12. The crew tried a different tack today. Chief Officer Darla met me in my private quarters and... Oh my. I don't think I should read the rest. Wow. Is that legal? Darla.
That's the last one. Reload and resupply.
So once you have inserted the key code in the vault or at the gun deck, you should get a short audio log. And this step actually also unlocks a level 25 weapon upgrade machine on the gun deck to the right of the fishing rod. So if you're interested perhaps in upgrading one of your weapons to 25, maybe you might get the Easter egg done a little bit easier, but it will be almost impossible to level up all the way to 25 as it will take a lot of time. So I do not think it's a good idea to you to focus in upgrading your weapons, but that's just my opinion, at least to level 25. Now, step 5, it is a little bit longer than the other steps, but it's not really that hard. Okay, so head to the hangar area and head to the lockers within the hangar. Walk up to Captain DJ's locker and interact with it. Now you will know this as registered when your character says something about it being locked with a retina slash eye scanner. So walk up to the Captain DJ's locker and hold X for a few seconds on Xbox One. I'm gonna let it play audio so you can have an idea.
Lock needs nice.
Okay, so this part of the step 5 is probably one of the most random parts of this step, and perhaps even one of the most hardest of the whole Easter egg. It really depends. It really depends if you're lucky or not. So after you tried to interact with the locker and you got that audio from your character, you activated a random spawn for a drone carrying a lever. Now, you probably have seen these drones before, and they usually carry a power-up, and you can pick it up by destroying that drone. Now, and don't forget that you can only pick it up before he flies away. If he flies away, you have no other way to get that power-up. Now, if you see 2 drones spawning in the map, and they should be standing still, you want to destroy the drone that has no power up. So the one that looks empty, you want to destroy that drone. Now it should take a few bullets. If you have a shotgun, it probably will take a magazine of it, but it's not really that hard. So destroy the UFO. It's kind of a drone slash UFO. Destroy the one that is empty. So you want to aim for that one. Now this is probably one of the most random and hardest ones because it can take 1 round to actually spawn, or it can take perhaps even maybe 6, 7 rounds. It really depends. So if you're in round 20 and you did the locker part, it might just spawn you the drones in round 26. So be careful with this step, because if you actually do not destroy the drone, you have to wait another more rounds to actually get another one to spawn. So you can have to wait like perhaps 5, 6 more rounds. So be very careful. So they can spawn in very many places. Medbay is one of the places, Biolab, Armory, and Moonpool. These 4 areas are usually the places where it actually spawns the most. So you will have the more chances to actually find it there. Once you have destroyed the drone, the correct drone, you should drop a lever, a blue lever. I actually didn't really interact with it. I actually got it in my inventory, but if you don't have nothing in the inventory, try to look for a blue lever in the ground, then walk up to it and press X, and that should actually add it to that. If you can't by pressing X, perhaps hold a little bit the X button on the Xbox One. Anyways, once you have the lever in your inventory on top of your points, head to the moon pool, and on the wall to the right of the 3D printer will be a power box. Walk up to it and interact with it to add a lever to it. So now the switch will be active. However, do not use it yet, as there is one other thing that you need to do first. So now what you want to do is you want to go back to the gun deck and you want to fish. And once you get a fish in your inventory, you want to head back to Moonpool and you want to kill zombies on the glass panels with long holes in them, so that their blood flows down into the water and attracts the shark. Now once you see the shark, what you want to do is, as much faster as you can, you want to go back to the switch near the 3D printer and you want to interact with it to pull down the lever and lower the shark cage. And basically you want to get inside of the cage, and you have to look around in the cage underwater, and the shark will appear next to it, and you want to give him the fish. So you want to hold X, and you will basically give him the fish, and now you'll get an eyeball. So once you have the eyeball, you want to go back to the hangar area and go back to the Captain DJ's locker, and you want to hold X, and it will give it basically will open the locker, and it will give you another key card, key code basically. So you want to go back again to the gun deck and insert that key code.
First Officer's Log, Day 15. The captain has gone missing. Well, no shit. It's because Darla did him in, dumbass. Quote, we assume he is dead. Darla pretends to have no knowledge about it, but I'm convinced she went to see him. Perhaps she'll target me next. Yeah. You should be so lucky, First Officer.
Now, for the last part, go back to the armory, give 2 weapons again, or more, perhaps a little bit more, to the weapon disposal, get the C4, and go back to the vault door and just blow up the door. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash that like button, and hopefully you guys enjoyed.
That did it.
This ship's about to become one big tax write-off.
Who pays taxes?
Hey, no one gives a fuck, okay? We got 2 minutes before we're all guzzling seawater. Move!
There! Lilith, what are you doing?
Oz?
Are you kidding me? Oz is dead. That asshole shot him. It's just another stupid zombie. Let's just go already.
Come on, people, we don't have time for this. Shit.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to smash the like button and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with my latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.